if I spoke sitting, I think you will hear me.
Yes. Yeah.
Because you are few.
Yeah.
If we were more, then I would take the podium and I would tell my friends, let's go back. But since you are few, I thought we better sit very close to each other. Robert, thank you very much for the introduction. Yesterday, I was at St. John's Lutheran Church in Otani. I was invited by Union of South Sudanese Churches. So I went there with my wife and the people who came with me from Sudan, South Sudan. I made a statement there. Then I realized that the group I met there were all one speaking one language. So I said, let me speak to Southern Sudanese. Because the issues people call me on, they call me by telephone. I don't sleep since I came here. They're always ringing. I have 2 telephones. Many of you know it. Then when they find the 3 telephones busy, they go to her telephone. I ring it. And I have only 1 mouth and 2 ears. So I said maybe the concerns you have, because you heard I came sick. I had an eye operation on the left. It was done last July. And when I went back, something grew, a cyst grew. I mean, some of you saw it on the television. Right. Yeah. I was working while that was that. So I came for the operation again. Now I'm all right. In 3 days, I'll be going back to Juba, to South Sudan. I'm interested to brief you on the situation after independence. After independence. And I hope some of you can record what I'm saying. For the benefit of those who have not come, so that you can put it in YouTube and they can access it and hear my message, which would be more or less an official message. I will be discussing challenges in the government of Southern Sudan after independence. I also want to discuss challenges, your own challenges as diasporans. Sudanese in diaspora, Sudanese from the south, their challenges, their problems. Because in the church yesterday, I heard of some of them. And we would want to contribute to them also. Because we want you to be people who contribute to this economy positively, and people who will also contribute socially to the areas you are staying in, whether you are in Canada or you are in America or in Australia, countries where you are in the diaspora. And then also your contribution to South Sudan, your country of origin. One, our people have a lot of expectations. People in South Sudan have a lot of expectations. Now that they are independent, they want with the independence the good things denied to them by war. What are the good things? First, they want their stomachs to be full, not to be hungry. So they believe that with independence, they must get enough food to feed themselves. This is a challenge to the new government. You know, before the country split, our food used to come from Gaddafi or the north, or also our neighbors. With our neighbors, we buy that in hard currency, that food. Now the north is a different country now. If we are going to bring food from the north, we'll have to buy it in hard currency. But why would you use hard currency to buy food from abroad? When we are very proud that South Sudan, the new republic, has abundant water, abundant arable land that you can cultivate agriculture, do agriculture. Then we have over 15 million head of cattle and sheep and goats. Why would our food come from abroad? That is main challenge, feeding. So it means we will have to ensure that our agricultural production must increase. First to feed our people. And if possible, export. Now, this is a challenge because it needs technology, it needs resources, it needs new thinking, it needs people who will think about market. It also needs access to the market and access to the production areas, which means if you can feed them and you want them to make use of their surplus, you need roads. This is a big challenge now. Roads. So that you can link the people. You link them. And you link production areas. And you link markets. It's a lot of money. But I think we can make it. We can make it. Improving on our agriculture, having roads. If we did those, you need people who can manage site, who can also build those, who can produce using modern technology. Then you now talk of education as a priority. For those of you who have come to the diaspora, we have encouraged you. We as government, we have encouraged you to come back. Come back if you have the skills.